in a sense, there has been very nuanced propaganda, right, that is being disseminated by a lot of these Chinese state-owned media houses as well. And one of the propaganda is that, Tibetans today are very happy and they've moved on from what happened, and they don't no longer remember the annexation. I mean, they don't use the word annexation, but integration or whatever. And they say that, we have built so many bridges and railroads and whatnot. We've increased the connectivity. And I think the Tibetans who are living today have completely embraced us. But this is far from reality.
Yes, so when the Chinese invading army, the PLA soldiers, when they first invaded Tibet, they came with that very mission, saying and telling local Tibetans and convincing them they had come to Tibet to build roads, bridges, and things they were not there in Tibet. Of course, we are talking about Tibet in 1949. And 1949, half of the world's independent countries today that we see, about 205 independent countries, half of them were not independent, and they were in real difficult situation, underdeveloped, and Tibet was one such country. Uh, so China came with those kind of promises, and later, once the roads and bridges were built, China used that very infrastructure to bring in the invading army and completely consolidated their control and occupation of Tibet. And that's why His Holiness the Dalai Lama and about 80,000 Tibetans had to escape Tibet and seek asylum, and which included my own parents, who were at that time young, hardly even teenagers. So that's our story. And in the subsequent years of Chinese invasion, occupation, up until today, more than 1 million Tibetans have died under the Chinese rule, either in a form of public execution, or by repression, jailing, torture, or even in famine and starvation in 1950s and 60s. Starvation was rampant all across China. Millions and millions of Chinese died because of starvation, and these were mainly because of the um, unassuming, wrong policies enforced on people by Mao Zedong. And even today, Mao Zedong's all wrongdoings are wrapped under the carpet, and people. People in China today, even today, they celebrate Mao Zedong. So that's one country where there is absolute propaganda, and people live in fear. They are unable to point out where things went wrong. And unless that correction happens within China, there will be no change in China.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.